Alright guys, so we are going to be picking up where we left off yesterday with Hellblade. So I really need to get a cloud lifter for this shit. Let me check something. For some odd reason, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so I really need to get a cloud lifter for this bitch. Because on my 2i2 Scarlet, the gain is like at 80%. Be nice to not have so much background noise. I know you guys, I messed with some of the audio settings on here, but it's really not optimal. But it's okay. So, let's... Alrighty. I don't want to be breathing into the mic like... But I do want it pointed at my face. Alright guys, so let's turn the music up. I just wanted to say hi to you guys before anything. But yeah. Okay, so I just destroyed... If you guys didn't watch the last video, go watch it. For some odd reason, in OBS, the sound for the game wasn't working, but the subtitles were on. So it wasn't until the end that I messed with the settings a little bit, and it actually worked. So I made sure that they're working now. I see in the meters that they're showing, so let me see here. So I will turn master should be up. My music doesn't need to be so damn loud. Voices. Alright, cool. I'll leave the subtitles on too. So in the one earlier, go watch that. I'll put it as a card in here. But then also, if you wanted to know, I just killed Valravn. I only played for about an hour yesterday. And yeah, so we are on to the next guy to kill, and then we can go into Helheim. Hopefully it doesn't push me back to having to kill Valravn again. If we do, I'll just kind of speed through it. Drinking out of the Kraken Black Spiced Rum Cup. It has a bunch of Kraken things on it. Octopus, squid. Alrighty. So, did I turn on? I did. Okay, cool. So, what we're trying to do is open this door right here. And we just killed Valravn, which she is down this hallway. And now we have to go down this hallway, which just opened. So, this is about as far as I've gotten. So you guys are as far as I am. Alright. So the landscape and lighting, still pretty from beating it earlier. But we shall see what happens. Okay, up, huh? Gotta go up. Apparently.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
So I gotta go up. This, I'm assuming? No? Was that just for some lore? That's cool if it is. Yeah, it is. It's just for some lore. Background. Good background. I really love the voice acting in this game. It's intriguing. Another face. Go see. It's our mom. It's her mom.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Yeah, Dad. What's wrong with it? Alright, now let's go across the bridge. Let's see. Ooh. That lighting changed quick.
Don't give up! Don't give up! It's nearly over. Finish it.
Come on, you bitch.
End it. Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight. You can do it. You're close. Behind you.
Come on, bitch. Let me parry everything. Ooh.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Not bad. Could be worse.
You can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
the
heard
cry.
their screams, and I still hear them now.
Dang.
Focus.
Towards the ruins, huh?
You can hear them.
Assuming I gotta go up there. Oh.
Focus now. Follow the screams. What's that sound? Are they screaming?
Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting.
The screams will help you. Screams are screaming. Sacrifice.
You can hear the runes.
Follow the screams.
Damn.
The runes. You can hear the runes.
What's that sound?
Are they screaming?
I thought it would be that right there.
The screams will help you. Screams. Follow the screams. Follow the screams towards the rooms. The rooms are important.
These runes are all over the place.
What's that sound?
Are they screaming? You can hear the runes.
I'm confused. So the end was.
Screams will help you. Screams.
The runes.
Follow the screams.
Okay, so they've got to be over here because this is.
You can hear the runes.
There it is.
The runes.
The
There
path
it
to
is.
Hellhand is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my land,
Nice,
I
nice.
knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Yeah, the visuals in this game are so awesome. So cool.
Behind you! Great and capable warrior. Remember your training.
Oh, gosh. Come on, you motherfucker.
Finish
Come at
this!
me, bro.
You won this. Can't do it. That's too strong. There's more. Be ready. He can defend himself. Keep going.
Come at me, bro.
Too slow. Too slow. Die.
Hello. Think you could take me, huh? See how it goes.
She's come this far. She needs to keep going. Quickly get up! They're coming! It's not over! It's not over! She's injured. She won't make it.
I like to live dangerously. Oh yeah.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Okay. This is where we came from.
It's there it is. Focus. It's in front of you. Listen.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening?
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared. The pyre. Surt is through
Waiting
there.
for you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's
God,
always
it's
another
raining
way.
today, so when I hear the sound in the game,
Find your own way.
it sounds
Just
like
have
this.
to find it.
What's coming from the?
For you.
It was never going
That's
to
dope.
be that easy.
Okay.
He's waiting.
Surt is
She
waiting for
can't
you.
get through that. Find him.
The pyre.
More lore. Yes.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
So basically, you're saying he's the Joker. Sorry, I just had to go that way. Alright, so... Oh.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire
Another
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Another one. Uh-oh. Comes the fight.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it? Remember.
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Trying to make me second guess where I'm going.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
It's intense. this way, up this path.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Some dark ass shit, man. I've been ready.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt. The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Big fire. That makes sense. Let's go back up there. Look again. trying to figure out where it would be.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Pointing at something over here. In these trees, just don't know where. There you are. There you are. It's gonna be cooking all night.
You want to run now, please? It's hurt, there's blood. You want it? Behind you! Behind you! Get up, quickly! Defend yourself! Behind you! She's injured! She finished him!
Running. Keep running, Senua. God damn it.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see
God
your
damn.
world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
instinct.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
This whole town was burned to the ground.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Saying something, but I don't know what or which character it's supposed to be. Looks like it's supposed to be the fire one because of all the runes that are floating around. I just don't see it though. I can't find it. I don't know. Would be on something like silly. Thought it'd be on the ground, but apparently not. It's not this. I pointed at it a few times. Motherfucker, dude. Getting fucking stuck. Shitty place to get stuck. nothing on the ground like earlier. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Be right back. Sorry, guys. Alright. Figure this shit out, man. Back to where we're going. Gotta be something with this pole. Is it this? No. Whoa. Wait. Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh. I would have assumed it'd been for that. It's one of these. No. It's probably not up here because there's no rune. Let's see. It's more water. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Well, there, oh, where it is. That. Nice. Okay. One more puzzle character left. Let's see here. Oh, why did I go down there? That was stupid. That was dumb. Let's go across. Here. Oh, is that it? That can't be it. Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay, here's not that. Oh, fuck yeah. There's a whole side. Oh.
Give up now. There's a secret.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. So... okay. Where do we go now? This way? No, we gotta go this way. Doors over here. Probably have to fight those dudes again. I'll open it. Oh. Why'd I have to do it?
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Oh. It's always a really freaky visual.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run!
She's dying.
It's empty. It's
Did I really die? Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
Sorry, that's loud. I don't know.
believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Who's she talking to? Your husband? No.
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will chain you from the world and forever be in your debt.
How am I supposed to read this
You
guy?
destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now. He's getting stronger! You must stop him! You must! Stop him! Surt is getting stronger! You must stop him! Stop him! Surt is getting stronger! Stop him now! Stop him!
Get that motherfucker. Cut his fucking head off. Fuck yeah. That motherfucker up. Kill that bitch.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in
this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have.
Damn.
To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Do I get fire powers now?
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
God, the atmosphere in this game is amazing. How'd I go this way? Like, just the changing of the surroundings is just second to none right now, man. It's right after you finish the level, you feel very... Even though the actual fighting mechanics is pretty damn simple, finishing the boss and then getting to this point, the whole atmosphere changes to where you feel very satisfied that you finished that boss.
Have you
very
ever
nice.
died before? It's a serious question. An illusion of self is shattered. You simply cease to be.
Some games, it's just you beat the guy and you're like, oh yeah, I got loot, but
You know when
like
it
the
is
whole atmosphere of this game and makes you feel very warm inside that you're progressing in the game.
An imposter. And nothing.
So far,
is
that's
the same
probably
ever
the
again.
most redeeming part about this game, as well as the lore
Senua has
and the
died before,
psychological
and she will do so again.
things that they put into this game.
With the mark of
Awesome.
Raven and the mark of Surtr,
And sound.
you may cross the
Amazing.
bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
Oh, darkness.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
And the game is just fucking beautiful. Beautiful. And creepy.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking nightmare, where all You searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
The original bridge that I needed to go on to. Where to go?
You're winning. Finish this! Get it now! She's ready. You're ready.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
She's so weak, she's so weak. They can see you're weak. Get up. She's going to die. She's hurt. She won't make it. She's injured. She can still do it. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him. Give up.
There is a new road ahead. The only one that makes any sense.
Stop it! She will die. Go! Fight again! Spill their blood! Go.
Trap bitches.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another charge.
Get up quickly! Fuck. She can still do it!
Get me out. Come on. Let's go.
Better fight!
Get up, Senua. Get up.
She's hurt. She's injured. She will. She's gone! Yes, Senua.
Only two. There we go.
They're winning. That's it.
You're close!
guys are such assholes.
Quickly get up! It's not over. It's not over. You can do it. Keep going. Finish this. End it now. It's nearly over. Watch out! He's too fast. Get out! Finish this! Get up! She's going to die. She's injured. She can still do it. She's injured. She's not going to make it. Watch out!
That was nerve-wracking in my brain. Assuming I go through this door. Is that right?
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
There's no runes around, so assuming it's not this way. Here. It's not that. Like, that's like an X right there. Oh, okay. It's a goddamn. How could that be? So there were runes back there, but where else would there be runes in here? I have no voices or anything. Can't open that side. Shit. There's nowhere to go back or... Shit, guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here. There's nothing down here. Nothing at all. To climb anything? I don't see. I can't see, like, there's no ladder. I don't know. Because there's no... I can't go backwards or anything. There's nothing to walk through. Doesn't let me go back. Maybe I can't see something. It's too dark. Alright, look. Can't open this.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Try to bring me down to the side of the ship. There's nothing to do. Oh. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, this is bullshit. So I'm about to get really mad. We have the S here. Oh, okay. That one was easy, but where the fuck is the S? It's not an S. It just looks like an S. There it is. Oh. Got this window. Cool.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Like a 2-hour stream, guys. Jeez. Interesting. This game has been pretty damn interesting so far. It's nice to see a game where you take
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
What is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight!
Stormy seas and lost souls.
She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
You must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on. Dare.
why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy. Daddy. It's
Not like this.
it can't. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
No, he's here.
It's in your mind.
It's real. It's happening.
Go towards it. There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he?
He's there.
Where is he?
He's there. Under the tree. You can see him.
There he is.
Come on, you have to keep
Dillian,
going.
waiting for you. Keep going.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him,
Perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion.
It's not real. But you're free.
You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going?
Where is she going?
What is she following?
You can't even fight. It's just deception.
how does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing!
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him?
You want to believe it.
Is he
It's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here.
You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens. As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The runes.
You need that sword.
Go to the shard.
Find the shards. Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
Where's the shard? Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
After this fight, I'm going to bed.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian.
There he is.
Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
I'll find him.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Is that his voice or the voice of the dead?
Not Dillian.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be.
I can hear him.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him. You don't recognize it?
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know where you are.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are you?
Listen for his voice.
Dillian. She can't hear it.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different?
There's a clue. It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
What's in there? What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room. That voice. It's not Dillian.
There's no way. Find a way. There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
What's in there?
Assuming I go this way. Getting tired as fuck.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No. You will not defy the gods! Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
No! I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there. To go through these trials to get that sword made by Odin, but we will move on with this game on Tuesday. But during the week, guys, remember my streams are only an hour, and I usually start them at 11 to 12. It's the weekend. Wanted to do a little bit longer of a stream, but 11 to 1 on weekends. Alright guys, I will see you Tuesday. Follow me on all my social media and everything. Subscribe on my YouTube so you can keep up with these, and I will see you guys later. And this game is getting good, so alright guys, have a great night. Later.